Okay, we're going to talk about nervous tissue here, and it's the main component of your nervous system. So you're going to find nervous tissue in your brain, spinal cord, and nerves. And ultimately, nervous system is involved with regulating and controlling bodily functions. So it's made up of two different specialized cell types. We got neurons and supporting cells called neuroglia. Now the neurons are the ones that are specialized nerve cells that can generate and conduct electrical nerve impulses. The supporting cells, called glial cells, are things that are involved with supporting nerve function, insulation, and protection of neurons as well. So in terms of what nervous tissue looks like, identifiably, you can see visually that we have these large cells with long, slender processes that go out. Each one of these is a neuron, and the neurons are basically the nerve cells that can generate electrical impulses around your body. Now, the major part here is called the cell body of a neuron. That's what we see here. Now these extensions are called neurites, and they basically go out into space and then basically connect with other cell types. So each neuron forms on average about 1,000 connections. So we're not even seeing all the connections here, but we can see that each one of these large cells is a neuron. All the smaller nuclei around it and within the tissue are basically the nuclei of supporting cells, which we call glia. So you can see that the glia are much smaller than neurons. However, they're much more abundant. In fact, glial cells outnumber neurons about 10 to 1. What we find then is that in terms of the general structure of a nerve cell, remember we got the cell body, which is this part here. You have the neurites, which are the cell processes, which we can see here. Now, this long, slender process is called an axon. And the axons are the ones that conduct electrical impulses pretty rapidly to another area of your body. And then these larger, shorter processes are called dendrites, and these are the ones that receive signals from other cells. Functionally, they're involved with transmitting electrical signals from, let's say, sensory receptors in your skin, or they can transmit electrical signals to effectors, which are organs that carry out the response, like muscles and glands. The supporting cells, or glia, are involved in protecting neurons in a variety of ways. So we'll go back into the functions of glia when we get to the nervous system chapter, because each one has their own sort of unique function to support and maintain nervous tissue. And remember, you're only going to find nervous tissue in your brain, spinal cord, and nerves.